Wolanska-Fettes was not looking for attention, but when Catholic Communications heard that this local Catholic school student had launched a writing career at a young age, we wanted to shine a light on this budding author and on her supportive school and family. Rebecca Drake has the story.
Seventh grader Julia Fettes has always been a good student at St. Stanislaus School in Chicopee.
She's very conscientious, good student, well behaved, and really puts her all into every subject she studies, not just English, reading, everything. She puts her all into it.
But even her English and language arts teacher had no idea that the 12-year-old is a published author, having written 2 books in the last 2 years.
Royal Blood, the Diamond Blade is set in the medieval times, and it's about a servant in a castle who finds a mirror that leads her on an adventure following a mystery. And I thought that it would be cool to write something from the past because I could also learn a little bit about how they did things back then while writing the story.
The elder daughter of parents Ursula Wolanska-Fettes and Michael Fettes, Julia's love of books began at a surprisingly young age.
Danielle Dare, the dancing bear, ran away from the county fair.
We're both very avid readers, and Julia herself, she actually started fluently reading before the age of 4. Which came as a surprise for us because we didn't really believe that she's reading yet.
We've encouraged it early on, reading, and she's taken to it quite quickly from the age of 3. And I think we just had fun with it. When she was little, we used to pretend to conduct a classroom with her stuffed animals.
Julia's early love of books and reading has continued to flourish, she says, during her years at St. Stanislaus School.
I think that they do a good job of starting with the basics and building off of that, where in the beginning grades you learn to read and the older grades you read to learn.
And although the principal of her school was surprised to hear about Julia's writing success, she says literacy skills are a focus at St. Stanislaus.
I wasn't aware that she had written books already. She has always been a very strong student here at St. Stan's, and over the past few years, we have worked on writing skills across the curriculum, trying to get a sense of the children and giving them opportunities to do creative writing and develop those skills.
Along with the academic quality of the school, Julia's parents value the focus on faith that a Catholic education provides.
I think that faith teaches us to have hope, to aspire, to chase your dreams, but to believe in yourself, that you're able to do it through spirituality and through hard work and dedication.
It gives us a lot of peace of mind to know that our values are reflected on the school level, on the school grounds. So this is just something that it's worth every single penny.
Supported by her school and her family, which includes younger sister Alexandra and their dog Stella, Julia looks forward to continuing her writing endeavors.
I have a lot of ideas, and they're not necessarily connected, but once something pops into my head, I have to write it down or else I'll forget it. So I have a lot of started stories that I'm hoping to eventually finish.
And as she pursues her future writing goals, Julia will continue to benefit from a strong faith foundation at home and in the classroom.
I think that the entire staff works much from the faith perspective, that sense of welcoming all of the students, learning to respect and accept the differences and the giftedness in each student. And teachers, I think, work hard to help them build confidence and develop their individual talents.
For students that share her gifts in creative writing, the girl who has a bedroom full of books and clothes has this advice.
I think that if you are inspired by an idea, you should build off of it and it can take you further than you expected, because I did not think that Royal Blood was going to be so long, but it turned out to be better than I expected because it was so long. And I think that you shouldn't stop yourself, and if you think you're going too far, it's not true, because you can never, your imagination doesn't have any too far.
With a flair for detail and a love of historical fiction, there's no telling how far this young writer will go. For Reel to Reel, I'm Rebecca Drake.